Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna get a little fucking loud because I've been streaming for the past, I'd say, maybe about 10, 15, 20 minutes for no fucking reason. Because absolutely fucking garbage, trash Comcast decided to just cut the entire fucking trash internet. And then, let's see. We're just gonna go ahead and say that OBS is fucking garbage. And everybody that thinks it isn't fucking garbage is a fucking moron. Because, let's see. OBS is supposed to automatically restart when your internet comes back. It has literally this fucking countdown that literally fucking counts down. It starts counting down, reconnecting. It literally said for the past 20 fucking minutes that I was connected and that I was streaming. And then I go on YouTube to find out that I fucking wasn't. So I don't know if this is garbage fucking OBS or garbage YouTube. I don't give a flying fuck. I am sick and tired. I am literally so fucking sick and tired of every fucking day that I'm on here. And there's a new goddamn fucking problem every fucking day. And it all centers around the exact same fucking problem I keep fucking talking about. Some dumbass motherfucker is sitting here, literally just fucking around with the stream. I don't know if they work at fucking Comcast. I don't know if they work at fucking YouTube. I don't know if they fucking work at your mom's house. I don't give a fuck. The fucking point is you're a fucking moron if you don't fucking see that some dumbass, some terrorist asshole is literally fucking sitting here fucking with every goddamn stream I do. The last fucking stream I got on, and we literally couldn't even play this fucking trash game. Because we try to play this fucking trash game that says, oh, duh, new area, duh, and there's no new fucking area. They do an update, it's literally just not there. Just not there. Literally not there. Just not there at all. Nope, just not there. And they did this yesterday. Just not fucking there. Every fucking time we play fucking Hearthstone, we play 2 matches, and on the 3rd fucking match, I literally get the same fucking starting hand I've seen every goddamn motherfucking time I play that deck, whatever that deck is. Do you not fucking see a pattern? For the last 3 goddamn nights in a row, all night, I literally just ran Scammer Payback. We're YouTube. We don't have trackers. Yet every fucking night for the past 3 goddamn nights, I remove every single fucking tracker. All I do is run the stream. Nothing else running. Nothing! 22,000 motherfucking trackers. Then non-stop fucking problems. It gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. Trackers. 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 Are breaking everything. Data corruption. I have been fucking telling every goddamn fucking company that's been watching my motherfucking streams since I started fucking doing this for the past 3 goddamn years. And no fucking, not a single one, every fucking one of them's like, oh, it's this, oh, it's this, oh, it's this, oh, it's this. You dumb motherfuckers. You stupid assholes! There's not a fucking problem every fucking day! Are you fucking stupid? Are you this fucking dumb? Yes, apparently! Apparently, everybody on the fucking planet is this fucking stupid when it comes to PC technology! Jesus Christ! How fucking dumb do you have to be to not fucking see that somebody doesn't have a problem every goddamn time they fucking stream? It doesn't fuck. Are you stupid? Wake the fuck up! I don't do a fucking Windows update just for fucking 2 weeks later, that Windows update to be rolled back by data corruption. Duh! Stupid! Morons! Idiot Microsoft! So fucking stupid! Yeah, so we'll sit here and play Boss Rash, even though that's not gonna fix this. It's not gonna unlock the area, because I already fucking have it unlocked. I literally already have this shit. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What is this crap? That's not how you unlock that. What is this trash? So look, we're getting look, I just randomly got another achievement. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we stupid yet? Have we woken up yet? Are we not realizing fucking shit yet? Oh my god. I'm reading, like, all these patch notes again. Like, this is so annoying because we literally went over this already. I'm reading all of these, and absolutely fucking nothing in these fucking patch notes says a goddamn fucking thing about how to fucking get it. I mean, it literally says, in the it says new content. 7 new extra items, 1 new bonus stage. Like, what is this trash? Like, why is it not just fucking there? What the fuck is this? I have it! So I just looked at the shit, and it's like, it says some dumb bullshit about 5 gold fingers? Like, what the fuck? So I had to play like 5 seconds of Boss Rash? What the fuck even is this trash? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so done. I'm so fucking done. Like, I literally... So basically, when I started the game, it should have given me those achievements, is what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me. Yep. So this whole fucking time... Again, with the fucking data corruption. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what I want me to do. Except sit here and fucking try to do this shit the best way I know how. But then I fucking start the goddamn fucking game up. And motherfucking dumb piece of shit scammers, again, have corrupted data to make it look like it's not working. Literally all that was again, I was right, but I said it when I was literally fucking thought I was streaming, but piece of fucking shit OBS didn't have me streaming, even though it said it reconnected. Yeah, that last stream where it just ended, I literally was reconnecting, and it reconnected, and OBS said it reconnected, but it fucking didn't, because OBS is still a fucking piece of trash. Yes, XSplit is a worse piece of trash. OBS is still a fucking piece of garbage. All kinds of things about OBS are a piece of fucking garbage. There's so many reasons I didn't use this piece of fucking trash for the amount of time that I didn't. Like, the amount of times that it says my screen is in full and it's not is unbelievable. Yeah, we're talking about full dynamic range instead of limited. Do you know how many fucking times OBS sits here and gets away with not putting your screen in full dynamic range? Every fucking goddamn screen you look at is in full dynamic range. We're on fucking high dynamic range these days. Fucking full should just be fucking standard. And OBS is sitting here, half your shit is in limited fucking... It's such a good software. No, not really. Because it had me streaming for fucking 20 minutes to nothing, saying it was streaming when it wasn't. What a fucking piece of trash. What a fucking piece of trash. So again, I'm going to go remove these discussions now because it shouldn't be Vampire Survivors' problem, the devs and Vampire Survivors' problem, that scammers cause these issues. This pisses me off. This is why I don't fucking report shit. This is why I last fucking minute report shit. Because dumbass motherfucking scammers sit here and run data corruption. Shit's not actually fucking broken. Wake the fuck up. So fucking tired of it. Comcast. Oh, check. It's your internet. Too bad you're not the one sitting here doing the speed test over and over and over and over and over and over and seeing that it's not. Duh. Oh, it's this. Duh. I know better than him. All right, so somebody did answer, and I appreciate them answering. All right, so essentially, I have said this a million times. We're going to talk about this a little bit because this is really fucking stupid. I am sick and tired of this, and I'm sick and tired of me you know, essentially jumping to conclusions about something and then leaving something like this because scammers caused an issue. Essentially, scammers, the goal is for them to have me blackballed in this gaming community. So essentially, in any way that they can fucking do that, they're going to try to simulate a problem to get me to freak out about it. Well, it's every goddamn fucking day, and I'm fucking sick of it, and the goddamn US government sits here and literally does nothing except sit and fucking watch weirdos and sit there while they're fucking doing it, watching themselves. So it's literally the entire fucking government is just obsessed with weird people now instead of doing their fucking jobs. I'm just so fucking sick and tired of everybody doing this. Everybody on the fucking planet is just obsessed with, expose. Let's look at this. Oh my god. Let's sit here and fuck around while we're on the clock. Oh my god, did you see what this person was doing? Oh, this person. Oh my god. Too bad there's good fucking people sitting here trying to fucking make ends meet and do something with themselves, and these motherfucking dumbass agencies that take your fucking taxes that you pay for aren't fucking doing their jobs properly. So we're gonna fucking talk about this shit a little bit, 'cause I'm tired of it. Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking talk about this. I'm fucking tired of this. And then I post this discussion when there's nothing wrong with the game, when scammers have been fucking abusing the trash fucking cloud fucking bullshit that Steam has going on it for fucking ever, because Windows is trash, because Windows continuously wants all data in one spot, because Microsoft is fucking stupid. That's why this happens. Because every fucking data, all data goes to one spot. And they know it. So all they gotta do is corrupt the OneDrive. Fucking stupid. So obvious. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we get a scam call. Yeah, okay. We get a telemarketer fucking scam call. And then the goddamn fucking... The thing just cuts completely out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Scam call. Whole thing cuts out. Yeah, okay. Because that's not a thing I haven't seen literally every fucking day. Yeah, okay. In here. We're going to talk about this. I logged into the game today and just got this. Okay? I don't know if it was reintroduced or if it was something I should have had. I just feel like the whole achievement thing with this today was a lot of the reason this happened. Okay? Just the strange way these things were looked and the strange way that these things have acted in the past. It's the sort of thing where it's like, what the heck? When I went into the patch notes and started hovering over, this is when I realized it, okay? The reason I didn't see this earlier is because they did have it blacked out, and that's fine. That's not their fault. Because people probably don't want to know certain things, and that's fine, all right? So it does say this here, okay? But part of the confusion, again, is that Steam literally has since ever had this real big fucking issue with corrupted cloud save data. Now, Steam has better services. Steam has way better services for handling this than Epic does. But it's still an issue. That should tell you exactly how bad Epic is. I'm going to show you something. Let me show you something. As Fire Marshal Bill would say. I'm going to show you something. Where is this game? Let's type it in. This game, right here. Look at this trash. Since I have owned this game, it has done this. Period. The devs themselves admit that Steam fucked up. They said that it happened because, like, while they were uploading the game to their servers or something like that, something else also happened that corrupted this and caused this issue. Do you guys realize that every single time some sort of flush or some sort of anything happens where it redoes this, that's that sound you're hearing where it goes, "Blicket!" In the bottom right corner, it goes, "Blicket! Blicket!" When you guys hear that, this is what you're hearing. Every fucking time. Because this fucking game is broken just like this. Forever. It's not just me, it's everyone. This game is just broken like this. It works fine, yeah. They just would have you believe it doesn't. So, again, when it's that easy to corrupt and screw something up the way it looks, do you see what I'm saying? That is forever like that. You see how this has a check mark? Yeah, it shouldn't say... It shouldn't say checking forever. It's not. It's really not. It's not doing anything. It even detects it over here. It's fine. Okay? This is data corruption. This is what I talked about. Okay? I am sick and tired of educating the people that will cause this, just because the people that could fix this are so fucking oblivious and ignorant to this that I'm shouting it every fucking day from my stream, and they're still so fucking stupid they're not doing anything. This is literally Windows framework. On the most basic motherfucking level, this is literally just Windows 10 framework. This is how fucking garbage Microsoft is. And you all wonder why I say this all the time. Jesus Christ, how obvious is this? It just needs to work better. And do you think they changed this for Windows 11? What do you think? I'll bet you can answer that question. The answer is simply no. That's the answer. The answer is simply no. Windows 11 is fucking worse. You guys realize all of the disconnects, all of the bullshit that we have, all of that was centered around the fact that XSplit was so fucking trash that I had to have a browser window open to have my chat open. Okay? So I am not a fucking moron. Scammers break chat by running data and corrupting the fucking chat thing because YouTube is so fucking stupid they can't fix their own goddamn chat widget. So it would never work. I could never see it. So I had to have a browser open to look at my chat. So this is the one thing that OBS can seem to do properly. But if you're XSplit and you're morons, you think that stream software should be run in administrative mode. This allows scammers access, way too much fucking access. And they can literally break hardware. Corrupting drivers. Why do you guys think a while back my mic would randomly have some problem? Why do you think that is? Gee, I wonder. Come on. It's literally all that. All the fucking time. And every fucking time I would clear it out, I'd be like, well, I fixed it for now. That's because I'd close my fucking browser window and wipe the trackers. And then they magically disappear. Oh, duh! Oh, he must be a hacker. How does he know? Duh! God, people are so dumb. Maybe XSplit's just fucking trash. Maybe that. I should not have the chat widget on the stream software break every fucking day. And then they blame it on, oh, that's YouTube's chat widget. Well, then make your own. And then they're like, use the HTML5. Do you know what HTML5 does? Even suggesting that tells me that scammers work at XSplit. Come on! You're running an HTML5 chat widget through a fucking software that has administrative privileges? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? You must be. XSplit needs to hire a new security team. Holy shit! They tried to charge me again. Yeah, let me... hold on. I'll read this to you guys. Yeah, they tried to charge me again. I told you guys they did this. I took this shit, I was so done. They tried to charge me again. Here we go. 2 days ago. Michael from XSplit here. I am writing because it looks like your subscription payment of $70 didn't go through. Please update your payment information here, and we'll give it another try. Oh, here you go. Here's my response. Here we go. I don't know how you magically keep getting some sort of card information, but I don't want XSplit Trashcaster anymore. I took card information out of your system a while back. Goodbye, good riddance. XSplit Trashcaster is a scam. That was my email. I then proceeded to get another email. Yeah. Oh, yeah, stop it. Just fucking stop. Just stop already. Literally, as I'm reading this email, a scammer is calling me to confirm if my fucking phone and IP address line up. That's literally what they do. They're literally calling because they want to confirm if the IP address they have on file for me matches the phone number they're calling right now. This is why, as I'm on the camera, I get 1 million calls or something like that. Or if I'm holding my phone up in front of the camera, they want me, they're sitting there what are you typing on? Da, 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 da. This is why they do that. I'm not stupid, scammers. I'm just educating people. Yeah, don't sit here with your phone up in the air. This is also why when we're live, they're sitting here trying to call the fucking number and make it vibrate and shit. I'm not stupid. I'm just getting really fucking sick and tired of how many fucking trackers YouTube actually has, and they claim they don't. Those are trackers. Morons. Yeah, they can't just do that. Yeah, the ban button is a joke. That's the problem. On YouTube, the ban button's a joke. People shouldn't be allowed to have a million fucking alt accounts. The follow-up response from XSplit was from somebody else. Yeah, Michael from XSplit did not answer this email. It was the other guy that is kind of, sort of scammy looking, weird. Yeah, everybody else, when they reply to a message from XSplit, has like the official logo. It says XSplit and everything like that. They don't have a picture even. Like this guy, Michael from XSplit, he doesn't even have a picture. But like below his name, it says Michael from XSplit, blah, blah, blah. It actually has a little XSplit logo. This guy that is the obvious scammer that's fucking with me on my channel, that's causing problems and has been causing problems, he responded to my email that I sent to Michael. Yeah, he answered the email that I sent to Michael. Why the fuck do you have a different person responding to an email I sent to Michael? What the fuck is your problem, XSplit? You have a serious security problem. Will you just share emails with everybody about everything in your company? Are you fucking stupid? Jesus Christ. And then again, this guy, John from XSplit. John from XSplit. Oh, he's a scammer. He's a scammer. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys. This is a scam. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, he's a scammer. This is a scam. You have a serious problem, XSplit. So, this guy, again, answered an email. A follow-up email. It's XSplit that has the breach. Yeah, XSplit has the breach. This guy answered a follow-up email. Somehow. And the guy that I was emailing, his name was Michael Bachman. Michael spelled correctly, and then Bachman, B-A-C-H, and then man with M-A-N-N. This is a serious breach, guys. Listen to this. This person responded, and it's the guy I told you about, where it's a really fucking suspicious picture of him, where he's covering his mouth with his hand, and his name is just John, and he sent this thing from Crisp, from like his house, not from like and again, he's responding to this other person's email. And he says, hello, exclamation point. John here, comma, upon checking on your account, email, and then my email, it has an existing subscription. We have gone ahead and canceled the said subscription. With this, it should not attempt to renew itself anymore, no period. Why is he sending me this email? Why would a different... And why would this person that I have mentioned before as a scammer respond to this? Here's the scam, guys. Here it is. You ready? This guy is replying internally with their system, somehow using their XSplit system remotely. And again, he's doing it as himself, as John, but conveniently not at xsplit.com. Yeah. Yeah, we're like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, that's when you know, like, come on. Why wouldn't it just come directly from xsplit.com? Yeah, who is this guy? Why does he have some picture of himself covering half his face? Why does he send his emails from Crisp? Why does he answer my email when it doesn't require an answer? Why is it that almost every time I had an issue with XSplit and that guy answered it, I proceeded to get harassed by a bajillion fucking bots in my my chat that day on stream? Why is that? Gee, I wonder. Gee, I wonder. So, this John guy from XSplit. Don't know who you are, but that is weird. Yep, he has a little link here too. Nobody else does that. Like, almost like he wants me to click it. You know, like John from XSplit, and then like XSplit's a link instead of like a little image, and it's emails like plural, emails like plural. That's what he's trying to say his domain is, emails. What a fucking douchebag. Hey, no sleep. I got on here to unlock the achievements. Play some Vampire Survivors. And instead of doing that, we were met with data corruption that appeared to be a problem, but it wasn't really a problem. Now, I just removed the discussions where I talked about the issue. Essentially, it's what we always talk about, where, you know, they run shitloads of trackers, shitloads of this and that to corrupt data right at the same time you'd be downloading this or that. You know, like, that's what they're doing. So that way they can track this or that, and then maybe even upload a couple little hacks or something like that into that. With Hearthstone, it updates all the time. So, I mean, the Blizzard launcher's pretty secure, but with that, all they have to do is run the corruption through the deck tracker. I didn't use one for the longest time. I am using one now, but they did this by essentially just running it through Hearthstone servers. It's pretty obvious when you have a deck that's conveniently titled like Reno or something, but yet you you conveniently never draw that one card. Yeah, I mean, like, it's obvious. Or we'll play an elemental deck. They're like half the deck's elementals, and we draw every other card except the elementals first. No, I'm like not even like joking you, like not even like like even like a little bit of the other cards. We're talking like the entire other part of the deck instead of the elementals. Shit like that is plain as day. And they are scammers or trolls. So they do it to sit and watch your stream and laugh. That's why they're doing it. They want some type of reaction. So since I'm the guy that talks about this and yells about it and stuff like that, they confirm that they exist. All at the same time, they control. And the further we get into the U.S. fucking government sitting around doing absolutely nothing about this, the further we get from actually just playing video games and being content creators. Like just the fact that is only a thing that attractive young people can do anymore, because those are the people that they don't harass. It is unbelievable. Yeah, they sit there and they want to like be seen. Yeah, they won't cause the data corruption for them, but they'll go in with their alt accounts and boost them and shit. Like MDL literally, like, scammers love him. That's why he gets a lot of the people he gets. And that's why he has like that. It's also why he has like he did have a lot of problems for a while back because he was yelling and stuff, just like I was. But then like he started playing into it. So they literally just go there now and hang out, basically. That's literally all it is. So he has a little less problems than he used to. That's it. Yeah. If I welcomed them in, they would do the same fucking thing. I'm not going to do it. They're douchebags. They're idiots. They're in here right now fudging numbers to make people think that people left, and they're not in the stream too. Yeah, like, again, we're running data corruption. They're running data corruption to screw with things, to cause a problem for the stream. Yeah, they're screwing around. They've been doing it the whole time. Unbelievable. We gotta get away from this. So I was gonna play, but I only had a certain amount of time to do this. Yeah, like, I only had a certain amount of time to do this. And I gotta be honest, I'm kind of done with it now. Like, I only had a certain amount of time to do this. You know, OBS was trash. Like I said, OBS said it was still streaming for, like, 20 minutes, and it wasn't. Yeah, it said it reconnected, but it didn't. OBS literally can't reconnect. It cannot do this. The function doesn't fucking work. It's a piece of fucking garbage. There are literally just entire features in OBS that don't work. Kind of like OBS has a game detect feature that literally doesn't work. Yeah, the auto game detect is crap. It's fucking crap. It auto detects nothing. And then when it does, it displays the colors wrong until you realize it's in limited fucking range. Yeah, half of you are probably streaming in limited range, not even full fucking range. That's OBS. That's why when I'm on XSplit and I'm streaming on XSplit, they know this too, so they won't say anything. They probably hate that I'm talking about this right now. XSplit won't tell you guys. That's the difference. That's why the quality looks better. I'm telling you flat out. I'm going to tell everybody that uses OBS so fucking XSplit can't do this anymore. Everybody thinks XSplit, it looks like better quality because nobody knows about limited full dynamic range. That's it. When you sit here and you use OBS and you don't change it, every screen that you stream is in limited range. Yeah, you're getting like between 30 and 60 FPS. Your colors are choppy. They're not showing up right. It looks like crap. Meanwhile, XSplit, it's a like one button. And your fucking game detect does it just automatically. Yeah, OBS's game detect just does that automatically. Limited range. Are you fucking kidding me? Your game detect's trash, OBS. Your reconnect feature is trash, OBS. Yeah, it said it was reconnected, and I was sitting here streaming to nobody for 20 minutes. Then I went in the studio to see what was going on, why nobody was in here. Yeah, the stream had ended. It wasn't live. I was like, oh, I'm not live. Fantastic. Wonderful. So for 20 fucking minutes, I was streaming to myself. Yeah, OBS is fucking garbage. There's all these things that nobody knows that are garbage about it. Oh, it's so good. No, it isn't. Yeah, it's better than XSplit. It's not that good. I kind of want to try Streamlabs now. Streamlabs is probably the best software out there. Yeah, this thing's crap. Fucking doesn't run in admin mode at least. People are coming on here just because I have a Steam thing on. I really wanted to play this. I don't know that I have time now. I'll tell you what. We're gonna get rid of this title. We're gonna put OBS is garbage and scammers R2. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. OBS is garbage, the scammers are too. That should trigger some people that like why do people get like so defensive over companies that aren't theirs? You almost like if I say OBS is garbage, that might like hurt somebody's feelings that talks good about it or something. Like this shouldn't impede on what you do. Yeah, like, this shouldn't... So what? You like it. All right, that's fine. I'm going to sit here and talk about how it's garbage. And just because you like it, that doesn't mean that I think ill of your opinion of OBS. I have a lot of reasons why I think it's garbage. So I'm going to sit here and talk about why it's garbage. You like it? That's fine. Go ahead. Talk about how much you like it. Go right ahead. That's fine. There are some things about it that are good. It's really not that good. Yeah, it's light. That's the one thing about it I'll say. It is light. My CPU is clocking exactly what it should be. Yeah, XSplit would use way too much GPU. So let's see what we're at right now for GPU. Do you guys remember when I would stream with XSplit with like a black screen? Do you guys remember that? I would stream to XSplit with like a black screen, and it would be like 75% of the GPU just all the time. Yeah, this isn't even, this is like 36%, 40% GPU. just sitting here on a screen like this. So, I gotta be honest, like, you know, when you're claiming that XSplit is the best or performs the best, and my experience has been completely the opposite for the 3 trash years I had it. I mean, those years were trash. I mean, like, I never want to go back. I'd love to get that waste of time back too, but I won't. So yeah, that's the point. This is good. So that way, when I stream a game, it's only using a certain amount, and then my CPU is only, my actual CPU usage right now is actually closer to like 8%. OBS itself is usually only 1%. So that's the point. Yeah, when my hardware is fine, when on my end it's fine, and this is what triggers the scammers. That's what pisses them off, because they keep trying to break my hardware. And that's literally their goal. They just want to break it. Yeah, because, you know, they know that they're not going to get me with a scam. They know they're not going to scam me anymore. They know they're not going to get that. So they're irritated. Yeah, they're not going to get that done anymore. It's not going to happen. And that's pretty pathetic. This is also why they're trying to, like, you know, like, people will randomly come in the chat and talk about, like, jobs and income and stuff. They just want to know about banking. They want to know about what bank I use. I'll tell you what, guys. We're actually a pretty consistent amount just sitting here on a black screen. Good chat, right? I appreciate my supporters that are here to support me when we have these trying times, when scammers are here. Again, I've been running tests for the past few days. All of this was just to talk, communicate, maybe try to get the word out to certain people that like to stop scammers, maybe, that want to know sort of kind of what's going on and are curious about my situation. You know, they want to know a little bit more. Like I said, I did finally switch to OBS, so, you know, this stream would be really good to listen to. Essentially, like I said, for the past 3 years, a lot of the reason that I was able to know that it was them and them running scripts and I was getting rid of them is, like I said, the very fucking moment, like, I would close that browser window, it would stop cold turkey, and then I reopen it and it's like broken. You know, like, oh, it doesn't open my virus extension or something like that. Like, they essentially were running scripts to try to break my virus extension. Or I would see a ton of chat rate, but nobody actually chatting. And then Nightbot flips out. Or something like they're using these tools to run scripts and essentially track it, I suppose. I don't know much about it. I'll be honest with you, I really don't. And a lot of why I said, you know, like, claimed this or that, it's literally just a defense mechanism, essentially, to ward off the just absurd quantity of scamming that was trying to get me again. I can't talk about anything specifically, obviously, but, you know, when somebody is scammed, it's the sort of thing where you cannot talk about what happens because it involves things that you can't mention, and because, you know, like, that's just the point, is it's about protecting privacy and stuff like that. So you just really don't want to talk about it. But you know, we're talking a long time ago. We're talking like 15 years. Yeah, we're talking like it's been a long time. So we're not talking about anything recent. We're just talking about how for a long time, they're just following me around, and then I talk about it more, and they follow me around some more. And again, like I said, the past 3 days, this was a test to essentially communicate with you guys what's been happening. So I have paid for virus software, top quality, paid for virus software, not McAfee. That's trash. Don't use that. No, it's not a bad one. Trust me, it's good. And yes, I also do have a VPN that I was using to kind of play around with the scammers a little bit that came with that. And it is a top quality one. And so essentially, that's how I knew a lot of times they were in chat, because I'm sitting here and I got chat open on my device that's running a VPN, and somebody comes in chat clearly trying to draw something out of me or something like that because they can't see my IP address. I know that's a scammer. Okay? Like, it's so freaking obvious. So, I like, they reverse engineer everything that you do. So essentially, I'm just trying to reverse what they're doing. They come in and try to learn all this stuff, so I try to reverse that. I'm just reversing things. It's unfortunately not illegal to track because of various laws regarding certain copyrights, things like that. One thing you can't do is you can't infect somebody. So if you're somebody that knows about this sort of thing and you want to do it, you can, but you better make sure you don't give anybody a virus or anything like that. Also, I just want it to be known, essentially, again, I want to reiterate what happened. The past 3 days, I'm running my browser overnight to watch Scammer Payback. That's all. YouTube. We remove all the trackers before I go to sleep. I just put it on and I hit that play and essentially just let it run Scammer Payback videos. And then by the time I get up, I have 22,000 trackers. And that many trackers usually causes some problems. And they know this. That's why they do it. So, yes, the problems became more prevalent today. Yes, they got worse over the past few days. They were pretty bad yesterday when we started Last Epoch. I'm sure you guys could probably see that, when we started Last Epoch, we're having a little bit of an issue. Yeah. While I was live, I sat there 2 separate times and removed some trackers and proceeded to have less of an issue. Okay? So, we really shouldn't be even having these issues anymore or even having to have these conversations. It should be just plain as day. What's going on here? So anyway, I want to thank everybody for being so supportive when I had XSplit and I was yelling a lot. And I realize I'm still kind of getting on here and this is happening here once in a while. But like I said, with OBS, at least it's easier to see what's happening. With XSplit, it was hard to tell because XSplit was so trash. So many things would break about XSplit that it was hard to tell what the scammers were actually doing versus not doing, if that makes sense. And XSplit uses administrative mode because the people that work at XSplit want to sit there while you're live and try to fix things. You can't do this. If you're using dev tools to fix things while I'm running like max GPU, max this or that, you will break my hardware. You cannot fucking do this. And this is where the problem started with XSplit. They started reaching in and trying to do stuff while I was live. I guarantee they broke my monitor. Guarantee it. Because while I was live or starting up or doing something, it sent just for whatever reason the wrong amount of voltage or whatever because of what they did. I should not have to fucking educate people to tell you how this scenario could happen. I should not have to do this. People behind closed doors that are paid money and have degrees should fucking be doing this. I should not have to sit here and educate everybody on the goddamn internet for them for the people who are actually paid good money that can do this to fix it. What? Like, where's my bone? Yeah, like seriously. Are you kidding me? I'll do your job better. Give it to me. Yeah, I can't go into this and that and the other thing because I don't have a goddamn piece of paper that says that I know how to do it. Yet every single day you guys see that I clearly know how to fucking do this shit. Yeah, we don't have a single dropped frame after restarting. Clearing out all that data, getting all them trackers down. Now we're restarted, not a single drop frame. Imagine that. So, I would love to play this and maybe make up for you kind of, maybe people coming in wanting to see me playing one of my favorite games, kicking ass at it, and maybe redeem that a little bit, cause I do want to play. I feel bad because I love this stuff. I love Vampire Survivors. I really hope I took both of those down. Let me just make sure, cause I posted one again because the other one wasn't working. I couldn't see it. And then I found it, later. And I was like, oh, crap. Now it's going to be there twice. So let me try to see. The discussions on Steam are just, so disorganized. Does anybody else think that? It's so hard to... let me show you what I'm looking at here. Look at this. So you have these discussions at 7,000, yet where's mine? And then, I'll search it and it still won't come up. A lot of times they're, jammed all the way in at the end. And then they're not even there. They're, in one of these little things, bugs and technical, and then they're jammed in all the way at the end. Yeah, maybe I did remove it. I hope so. I think, it looks nice. It's okay. I just think it gets really bogged down. Does anybody else think that? I always sort of kind of have... Now, I am glad that they have there's a check mark to subscribe to your own discussion. That I like. Yeah, at least they did that. But yeah, as you guys can see, this was the game I stayed up to date on. Look, guys, look, 113 hours, and we're still not level capped. All right, let's make up for this. I'm gonna end this, and maybe we'll restart. Ay. I'll tell you though, it is nice to be able to communicate instead of having to worry about XSplit watching, sitting there, trying to tweak things because you said this or that, and they think it's this or that, and they're so fucking stupid. You don't want to say anything because they're going to sit there and tweak this or that when you say it, and you don't want to say things because XSplit is fucking stupid and breaks your hardware. So when you say something, these fucking morons are going to do this and that and break another piece of hardware because they're fucking idiots. Yeah, that's why it's like you don't want to fucking say anything because they're stupid. And they break things. Oh, that's actually because you should have heard how they answered the one email the one time. Like, they're so full of, oh, that's actually a Windows issue. It's because of this and that. So you're going to sit here. Like, they sat there and typed out these long emails trying to tell me how to do a custom hard drive. What were they trying to do? They were really trying to mess with my hard drive. They were trying to cause a problem. They were literally just screwing with me. It was obvious. Like, XSplit should not be sitting here and messing with your hard drive, telling you do this or that with Windows. No. No. Oh yeah, it was the paging file. That's what it was. Yeah, they were like, oh, it's because paging file. Yeah, we all know Windows suck with paging file. We all know Windows dropped mechanical drive support. We all know that. Yep. We all know they'd stop mechanical drive support. Yep. And they tried to say it was this or that. Okay. Then we went to solid state and the same issue still happened. Okay. So this is trash XSplit. Yeah. You'll actually spend money based. Yeah, you'll eventually feel like, well, maybe that guy was right way back when he said that, and you'll spend money based on what this one guy said, even though you know he's wrong because he's an idiot. And you do this one thing, and then still you have the same fucking issue you always had because that fucking guy was a fucking moron and didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. This is like 90% of tech support. This is why scammers exist, because they know. This is like most people have no fucking clue. You know, Geek Squad was literally a joke. A friend of mine, I used to joke around with a friend of mine about that. Like, Geek Squad was such a fucking joke, dude. It still is. Don't go to Geek Squad. Does that still exist? Don't do that. What a joke. These people don't know what the fuck they're doing. I remember I used to have to sit and fix a lot of problems for people because they'd get their computer fixed and somebody would put McAfee on it to remove viruses. McAfee! Yeah. And then I'm like, well, this probably gave you more viruses, so we'll just go ahead and start over. Get rid of everything. And we'll give you a fresh virus software, not McAfee. So then scammers started. Guys, I followed this all throughout the years. When scammers started realizing people were partitioning to get rid of their viruses, they started making these things called conflicker viruses. And conflicker viruses store themselves on master boot records. So essentially what they would do is even when you would partition, it would flash that you have that version of Windows on that drive or whatever. So then just because of that, it remembers that exact coding and just starts the virus all over again. And so when you install Windows, you still have it. That's when conflicker viruses started, and it started getting a lot worse, and a lot of people got scammed out of stuff like that, because not much you can do. Because even people that knew what they were doing were getting caught by that, because that's the whole point. You just you wipe the drive and you think you're good, because that was always the way, and then inevitably you do something right after that. revealing or something like that because you think you're good. And then that's how they get it. That's how they get the info. Because they're actually sitting there watching. Meanwhile, you think they're not. So that was the Conflicker viruses when they started doing that. We started like Trojans and worms and stuff, but that's nothing compared to what that other type can do. So yeah, essentially they're just trying to do that again all the time. Windows 10 is really bad at this. There's one that keeps trying to get through the system. Pretty much every Windows update I get, pretty much, not every single one, but there's one that keeps trying to, and I'm smart with it. That's the one thing I still can't talk about, unfortunately, until Windows actually fixes the issue long enough that I could talk about it again and have confidence that it's gone. But I highly doubt Microsoft would ever do that. I really doubt it. Anyway, let's make up for this a bit. I at least wanted to get on and talk a little bit about what happened, what OBS did, and also a little bit more about me. Essentially, like some of you guys wondering about how I know much, about scamming and stuff. It's because I know people that have gotten scammed, and it's not a fun experience. And essentially helping them with that and getting them through that, it's not fun. And you're sort of paranoid for a long time, And some people develop some sort of social anxiety about it, where they don't trust anybody anymore. They don't want to, go out in the open and stuff like that. It makes sense. I mean, I can understand. I really can. Being exposed to something like that, you definitely don't feel like you can trust really, well, hardly anyone. I mean, obviously the people that you have known, but that's the point, is like a lot of the times the scammer's game is to make you think it's somebody close to you. So essentially they spend a long time making you think that. And so a lot of people just get anxiety because they did spend a long time thinking that, because that's what they made them think. If that makes sense. So for some people, it's different. For some, they can just get over it and move on. Some have an outlet where they just become essentially people that go get them, and that's how they dealt with that. And so that's fine. Like, I guess that's obviously a fairly healthy way of dealing with it, but also realize that it's the angry way. So forever you will always be angry and always view them a certain way, and you'll also always deal with that in your brain exactly like that. You'll always have some sort of vengeful heart toward them, instead of like realizing that some of them, might be, getting into it. Like it's really a shame to see some of them come from countries where, like, essentially they just get into it because they're trying to take care of a family member or something like that, and they really don't have the money or something, and they just do it because they have to. That's what's a shame. So we want to remember that, a lot of times that's what happens. So just be compassionate, and remember that too. But I also feel for the ones that, like, obviously, like, we have plenty of them that are evil enough to sit there and steal hundreds of thousands of dollars and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, all right, that's a different level. Yeah, like, you know what you're doing, especially when he's sitting there, and time after time he's sitting there and he's literally telling him he's got, like, arthritis or something like that, or like he needs the money, he's got this or that, and the scammer's just like totally fine with continuing the thing they're doing, and That's just terrible. You know, like if that doesn't get to them and they're fine with it and they just keep going with it, like that's the sort of thing where you learn more about that scammer and in my opinion that's the point, is like certain people go that route where they start saying those things, and well, if they want to continue going forward with it knowing that, well then like that's the point, is like in their mind they've just learned a little bit more about that scammer, so they're gonna they're gonna proceed to go forward too, so I don't know, I just I can understand with some, but with most, no, definitely not. Yeah, obviously you don't scam people. Obviously understanding is different than saying it's okay. None of it's okay. But anyway, again, I feel bad for getting on here and blaming Vampire Survivors, because there's nothing wrong with Vampire Survivors. This was again scammers, data corruption. I'm gonna change that last one too, and I'm gonna end the stream, and I have so much to do, it's not even funny. I really wanted to just do a stream with you guys. Just sit and chill and do a stream. There's a lot I have to do, and that's partially... Some of that is why we don't have the camera today. There's a lot I have to do. Let me end the stream and we'll restart. We'll play a little bit. I feel bad that we did this because this is my game. I love this game. I love roguelikes. You guys know this. I always complete all the achievements in this. It was just a sort of thing where it was just like really weird how the achievements were lined up. None of it made sense. And like I said, it was my fault for not like seeing the one that was hidden in there and how to complete it. But again, we have so many issues with scammers corrupting data. And I already explained this issue. We talked about how literally Steam Forever thinks that this is permanently... And the developers are aware of this, too. They know this is an issue. This happened when the game... Literally, as the game was being uploaded to their library, their servers. This is the most basic, data corruption example you can look at. That essentially this just caused some error that's forever like that now. So that, like, that's my point, is like, I just, this happens all the time, and like, it's really frustrating. So like, it's the sort of thing where like, you have to get ahead of it. You immediately have to say like, this isn't working. It's not showing up. So immediately it was just the sort of thing where I thought it was that. I thought they were just hiding the level, because normally these levels do show up. But I even said, I thought it was this. And that's why it gave that to me, because it gave that to me like the moment I started, because I should have already had that. So I thought maybe, all right, since it gave that to me the moment we started the game, I thought that was part of like the glitch they were fixing. It only came out yesterday, so I thought, oh, okay, maybe they fixed that glitch so that way we can play right away. It was this. That's what we needed. Okay, so we'll restart few minutes and play this. Just how long it takes me to restart. I can't believe just the sheer noticeable difference between when we left the stream, that last stream, and we had all those trackers and stuff like that, and then conveniently right after we took care of the issue, talked about how literally the very second that it all went out, we had that scam call. I just think it's hilarious how there's an absolutely 0% chance that it's going out now. Yep, I just think that's funny. And I appreciate the fact that OBS has these things built into it. Like I said, there's things built into OBS that are nice, and I appreciate that. It's really nice to see that. And it also gives me an idea of why it's happening, in certain things. The resource monitor in XSplit is wrong, often wrong. It displays okay information. I mean, it's a decent amount of info, but it's just often wrong. So what's the point of it when it's wrong? Anyway, we'll restart. Sorry, guys. I'm rambling now. We'll restart. But yeah, OBS is garbage. It's still better than XSplit, though. Don't think it's the best. Don't go thinking OBS is, like, super great or anything. It's not. Expect more. Yeah, like I said, the software should be way better. And like I said to all you guys that stream and use this regularly, half you guys probably don't even realize that you're sitting here and streaming in limited range, which is why YouTube probably thinks that I have this problem, but nobody else does. No, it's literally because everybody's streaming in limited dynamic range and just doesn't even know it. So then YouTube just thinks it's a me. No, it's because I know how to do this stuff. And like, that's the problem is it's almost like OBS is trying to, like, I don't know, almost like kind of sneakily put this in there in such a way where you have a good stream and a good experience because they know that YouTube servers can't handle full dynamic range, and stuff like that. I think that's really pathetic. Yeah, because it's not even HDR. We're talking about F. Full dynamic. Not HDR, not high dynamic range, just full. And yet, half the time that you guys are streaming with OBS and you're doing that game auto detect and everything, it's literally just in limited. It's in limited. It's not even in full. Yeah. There's a big difference. And that was the difference. If you guys remember when we were playing Hearthstone the other day, remember the green colors and everything were not showing up? That's why. That was limited range. That's why. Yep, that's what that was. And then as soon as I fixed it, that was full dynamic range. That's why I displayed things properly. That's why everyone thinks XSplit's better. Just because XSplit has one feature for this where it's like just a checkbox. It's really easy, so everybody sees it. OBS hides this feature. Yeah, it's like in your settings. And then if you don't have it enabled in your settings, you can't do it when you're live with specific windows. So you have to do it actually essentially like 2 or 3 times throughout the stream for various things. But it better be in your settings, otherwise you won't even be able to do it when you're live. You'll have to end and do it later. But yeah, it's right in your settings to change it. You would have to do it for HDR too, but nobody's streaming with HDR. Yeah, YouTube would freak out and be like, oh my god, we're going to charge all kinds of money for this and put this on YouTube Premium and make sure there's a little thing after it so people know it's HD. Oh my god, our servers, oh my god. YouTube servers are fucking trash, guys. Come on. How long has HDR been out? How long? Come on, 60 FPS shouldn't be the top of the bare minimum. 2K shouldn't be the top of the bare minimum. You're fucking kidding me? Get over yourselves. Like YouTube just like they gotta keep moving forward, or they keep falling behind. They fell way behind until I started saying a lot of this crap. Now they are. I'll admit they are updating a little bit. They are, but that's the point. If you don't do it now, it's gonna take too long. It gets ahead. It'd be like what I did with my video card. Like, I'll admit I don't have the best video card in the world, but it's not bad. Yeah, it really isn't. But because of that part shortage, I wasn't able to upgrade sooner. I'd probably have an actual better video card by now, because, like, if you think about it, I probably would have gotten this card way back. So now it would, you know what I mean? Like, it would be the sort of thing where I may have upgraded already, But because of the shortage, I couldn't. Like, it's just the sort of thing where everyone's getting behind. Everyone's getting lazy. There's an excuse. Oh, there's a shortage of parts. Why? Why? Oh, it's COVID. Oh. Okay, so we couldn't, that was the point. We couldn't handle how many people were sitting on their ass buying new shit. And then everyone bought a bunch of shit, and then now they don't use it. And then make fun of the streamers that don't have the shit that they hoarded and then tried to resell online. I remember everybody trying to resell all the Xboxes they hoarded for like twice the price. And I kept telling them, I was like, don't buy them. Do not buy them. Teach them a lesson. You do not do this. It's not how a business works. Yeah, everybody suddenly wanted to be a freaking Amazon seller or something. No. That's not how you do this. You don't just buy a bunch of stuff and resell it. It's not. No. It's the same as when I talk about content creators that like they get on to just stream shit. It's like, look, that's the whole point. I have a voice. I talk about problems in games. I draw in the trolls. It's as simple as that. People need to get over themselves. But that's why I have a lot of problems. That's my voice. I'll sit there and I'll talk about things that I think are issues, things that need to get improved. I talk about how good the game is, how good the game isn't, things like that. That's my niche. A lot of people flat out, they literally just want to, they have like this image of like, oh, I'm going to be a streamer. I'm going to have all these people super chatting and blah, this and that and the other thing. And it's like, it's not like that. You have to create that. You're getting this unrealistic image because you see you want this because you see somebody with this and you want that. It's like when somebody decides to become an actor or something like that. Well, there is an entire industry specifically designed to make people into that image, and lots of money is put into it. So therefore, yeah, that works. Does that happen with YouTube? Fuck no. You got to do that. Yeah, there's a whole industry for Hollywood. There's like you have agents and stuff like that. Now, some of the top streamers are starting to get that. That's the point. It's getting to that point. So, you're seeing the coaches and the people come out and stuff like that. But it's just, you have a lot of people that want to get into that concept and don't understand it's an art. They don't understand that this is the problem. You should be looked at as an artist. You are an artist. They need to look at this as a type of art and teach this in schools now. As kids are coming up and stuff, please teach this as an art form and realize that kids understand that getting into this means that you are creating content. You are creating an artistic thing for people to look at, and you have to already have some sort of niche or some sort of thing that essentially you believe that you can do that others aren't, like necessarily doing in an overabundance. Like for example, how many new metal bands or how many bands exist in the world, So when a new band comes out, that's exactly what the producer says. Like exactly. What makes you different? Like why am I gonna sign on to you playing this music? Why you? Why not the other band? The other 10 bands that come in here with the same and the vocals and like it. That's the point. What separates you? And some bands can do this and stand the test of time and become legends, and some bands just fall off and don't reach legendary status and just die, and you never hear from them again, and they're one-hit wonders or a couple of tunes or something like that. You know, it's the sort of thing where like even with like bands like Korn and stuff like that, people really didn't accept them when they first came out. They hated them, you know. And then suddenly Freak on a Leash comes out, or Falling Away From Me, or something like that, and then everybody loves them. You know, they win an award for in a music video, and suddenly they're artists. You know, they win an award for a music video, and suddenly they're artists. So like anytime somebody comes along and does like something for the first time, everybody's like, well, what is this? Nobody, yeah, like I just like the other day, I heard Asmongold the other day. He's like, you know, complaining about complainers. He actually is sitting there complaining about complainers. He literally is like, if you're one of those content creators that you get on and complain, like, just realize nobody cares. Nobody wants to hear blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, actually, I can think of a content creator that literally gets on and does nothing but that. And he has 70-some thousand freaking subscribers. He's just talking out of his ass. No, he doesn't like it. Yeah, he doesn't like it. Yeah, that is a perfect example of when Asmongold is just wrong. He can be wrong at times. He was wrong. He doesn't like it. He doesn't want to hear when people are bitching and complaining. Some people think that shit's fucking hilarious. That's why he's wrong. Yeah, Asmongold was fucking wrong. Yeah, like that's the point, is like, and it's just comes out of left field, and he's conveniently playing Deep Rock Galactic Survivor and Last Epoch, and oh yeah, because this isn't, you know, look a little bit, targeting a little bit, just a little bit, you know, comes out of left field, says that, yeah, he's wrong. Yeah, people love that shit. They think it's funny. He's wrong. The reason my sub count struggles is because I block people. That's it. Yep. I block people. Don't care. Now, if we get into a situation where, you know, we actually play stuff and get to end game and the game's not trash and scammers don't break it, we can get a nice leg room going. We can actually take off. And it's just like I said. Hearthstone. I started with that. Scammers, hackers, broke the game. Can't even climb the legend. I'm a good player. You all recognize that at this point. Like, how many times do we see the same fucking 4 cards? And there's not 26 other cards in my deck, and I draw the same 4 cards every turn. That's a data corruption. It's a randomization data corruption for you to draw the same fucking cards. Okay? Hitman 3. We're playing a game with online servers that update. We're sitting there having all these crashes while we're playing the game. I'm talking about Freelancer. We get hundreds of views per stream. We're trending. The game's coming out. We're getting close to when Freelancer comes out. I'm talking about all these problems that if they don't fix them, are going to be worse. And then the game comes out, and exactly those problems happen, and exactly those problems get worse. And then the game breaks, and we lose people because I was right, and I talked about this, and these people, you know, really were just hate watching the whole time. They weren't really supporters. They were just hate watching the whole time. They just wanted to be wrong about the things that I said. So they were hoping at some point that I would be like, oh yeah, well, I guess I was wrong about this or that. They were hoping for that, but I didn't say that because I was right about it, because eventually the game did fucking break, and we proved that. Completely unplayable for like a full like 2 months, and then randomly just started working out of fucking nowhere. I just showed up on stream, just started playing it out of nowhere, just started working. Literally just no rhyme or reason. They didn't fix it. They in fact said they weren't going to, and just out of nowhere just started working one day, and we just started playing, and the game's worked ever since, conveniently, after I lose my audience. Yeah, Conveniently. So then we move on to something else, and the same fucking shit happens. Scammers, data corruption, game breaks. I talk about it. Rinse and repeat. People fucking come in to bitch. Blah, 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 blah. They have some problem with the fact that I'm talking trash in the game. The game should just work. So they come in and they fucking bitch at me, and I block them. And then, I move on to another game, and their panties are all in a bunch of the fact that, I blocked them and they bitched about a game. So now they're talking about me to this and that person. They're trying to get some traction going, talking about me. Negative traction, blah, blah, blah. So start playing WoW. They start realizing, oh, he's a WoW player. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, right. And they start talking trash. Maybe they bring me up to Asmon. He actually looks into it. Says it's probably legit because then he actually sees how much playtime I have because you can look at that type of thing. He actually looks into my achievements. He starts realizing I don't have that many, so maybe they start talking trash. So I start playing the game, proving that I've been playing the game for freaking ever since like the beginning, since Burning Crusade. Because that's obvious when I literally have the fucking physical box that I can show you in the room because I actually had to buy the game way back when it was fucking on CD format. And I literally fucking proved that I've been playing this game because I sit there and I literally have all these fucking old ass fucking gear items from fucking forever ago that nobody's even seen that they've changed the look of, and I'm just wearing it and still holding it for whatever reason. Like I haven't played the fucking character since literally fucking original Wrath of the Lich King or some shit. People start realizing that I'm not fucking making shit up. And I've literally been playing the game forever, and it's ruffling some feathers. And I start getting in there, and they're like, well, if you've been playing the game forever, why do you have so many achievements? Because I don't fucking grind achievements. You're literally a moron. Not everybody grinds achievements. I was playing the game casually. I barely fucking played Battlegrounds or did arenas. I fucking went into the game, did fucking quests. All I did, I just fucking did questing the whole fucking time I played the game. So people are just talking shit, and this is how toxic fucking YouTube is. The whole thing is cutthroat. Everybody's out to get everybody else. And if you're a new upcoming streamer that's been playing WoW forever and you have all these things to say that Asmon Gold would also say, then these people want to discredit you. I don't think it's necessarily him in particular, but I do think he has a low opinion now because other people have started this bullshit. And this has literally been going on since I started to try to play WoW. Like literally, again, I started playing WoW. It's just constant fucking trolling and that fucking bullshit. We have a problem with the game, data corruption. It gets worse. I fucking talk about things that I want fixed about the game. We literally talk about it on stream. People fucking patronize it. They fucking literally just sit there and act like it's a joke. I spend an entire fucking hour, 2 hours walking around the same area looking for a goddamn entrance for something, for a simple fucking quest in Dragonflight that should be so goddamn simple. And then I talk about how this is stupid as shit. And then I go on fucking Wowhead and see that it's literally a problem on Wowhead too. And everybody else is talking about it on Wowhead too. And so why the fuck aren't we saying anything about this? And then all these trolls come on my fucking page to bitch about how I'm bitching about WoW. And even though everybody else in Wowhead's bitching about this too, and they're just fucking ignoring it. And I'm literally one of these fucking players that's been playing my whole fucking life. Like, so many people I know have been playing this. I love this game, and this is how the fucking player base has always treated me. You have one of the biggest, possibly the biggest WoW players on the planet, actually possibly gets exposed to my content, and he sort of just, kind of jokingly doesn't even, pay any mind to it or anything like that. I just think the entire fucking, content creator image on YouTube is literally just a clown doing what their viewers want. To get them to send this or that super chat or this or that fucking, just to appease the audience, blah, blah, blah. And that's not me. I'm going to get on here and I'm just going to be fucking honest with you guys. If I think something's trash, I'm going to tell you. If I think this is bullshit, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to fucking call it out because that's the point. That's why would you, if you are watching the content to see how good the game is, would you want somebody to be honest with you, or would you want somebody to be like, Oh yes, it's so good. Oh my god, it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. That's something he says. It's really not that bad. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of him dancing around the fact that he's literally seen my content's come up on his radar a million times, and he has had every opportunity to give me a shout out or something like that. You know, we're breaking the fucking game with how kick ass this fucking build is in Last Epoch with the melee rune master. We're just kicking ass. You know, like just around every turn. Yeah, never mind how many fucking epic moments that we had way back where just something hilarious happened in Hitman. Or, you know, we're playing, you know, like Hearthstone or something. And it's like obvious we get the hacker on the game or something like that. And his community, him, could help draw attention to this and actually bring attention to this in the channel. And no, and just no. No. And then he sits there and like says these things that he doesn't know anything about too. Like, constantly. So, like, I don't know. Like, like he knows a lot, but, like, there's some things where he'll just sit there and it's obvious he has no fucking clue what he's talking about. And I just totally disagree. You know, just like I said the other day when, he said that, it was just like, wow. But anyway, I didn't mean to get on an Asmongold rant. I still like him. I just think it's a little bit absurd that it's obvious that, you know, he's found out about this content and chose to ignore it, you know, essentially. Kind of stupid. Because could have been funny. There could have been a couple of times where it could have been funny. You know, he could have, you know, like just like jokingly trolled or something like that, you know, and that's fine. But just nothing, just complete denial of the situation. Anyway. Like I said, this was not a Vampire Survivors issue. This was just the achievements looked weird, and I was wrong about how to essentially make it activate. And we found that out, so that's good. But I think it could be a little bit more straightforward. You know, just like I said, I had that achievement. It gave it to me again today. Weird stuff with the Steam achievements. And you know, essentially Asmongold trolling shit, making light of it doesn't help. Now, him making light of things doesn't help. Now, he does that a lot. He also, honestly, he gaslight. I mean, doesn't he gaslight? I don't know. Does he? The amount of times that, like, all right, so I do it once in a while as a joke, but the amount of times that, like, I saw a thing. Well, I guess not really gaslighting, but he does clickbaiting like hardcore. Just the amount of times I see a stream where it's like obvious the title is just so not the content of the stream. This game changed my life. This game changed my life. Get the fuck out of here. I promise you guys, no game is changing Asmongold's life except World of Warcraft or fucking Last Epoch, because that's what he's playing. That's why he says it, because he sits there and plays it all the time. Ho hum. See you guys soon.